The turning point of this story, the thing that propels it all, is the plan. This plan that he had clearly been hatching for quite some time, given the detail that he had already worked out. That's the springboard for the whole story.
As far as I can see, there is only one sensible solution.
And I know how hard that will be. I know how important it was for you to feel like you bettered yourself. But I promise you, filing for bankruptcy won't make me love you one single jot less.
Close on him, as a frown appears on his face, he looks up. John. Bankruptcy? Anne. Yes. John, baffled. What are you talking about?
You said there was only one sensible solution.
And there is, but it's not bankruptcy.
Her turn to look confused now.
Well, what on earth is it then?
And he looks at her. Is she ready for this? And then he decides she is. John.
You're going to love this.
When he's formulated the plan and when Anne has agreed to go along with it, he then has to do it.
Nice weather for it!
As he set the canoe in the water, he'd taken a rucksack and all his supplies and tent and everything and stuck it in the front of the canoe. And of course, he wasn't a light man himself, nor was he a particularly, at that point in his life, practiced canoer, so he could not get the canoe afloat. And I remember thinking at the time when I read that this was such a distillation of his story. It was comic, it was absurd, and it was also very tragic because of what it implied and where it was going. John splashing into the shallows, putting the canoe down into the water, pushing it out a further few feet, and then finally getting in. And immediately realizing his weight has now grounded the canoe on the sand below. John.
Buggeration.
After much exertion and splashing, he finally manages to float his craft and starts to paddle out to sea.